This week, we're celebrating thanks and giving, sharing stories of hope from St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Marlo Thomas is the National Outreach Director for St. Jude. Good morning, Marlo.
Good morning. Today's story is one that's going to tug at your heart as we catch up with Jordyn Boucher, who is now a healthy teen and a St. Jude survivor. Here's NBC's Janet Chamlian.
When Jordyn Boucher looks in the mirror each morning, she knows the day is a gift. So does her mother, Tracy.
Jordyn is doing amazing. She is a typical 15-year-old girl, just living life, thriving.
But 7 years ago, a much different Thanksgiving week. Battling acute lymphoblastic leukemia since 15 months old, Jordyn had been through multiple rounds of radiation treatment, chemotherapy, and a bone marrow transplant. But the cancer always came back.
It was just hard for me to walk, to eat anything. I just was so weak.
After the third relapse, her local doctor said Jordyn had only weeks to live. There was nothing more they could do.
Today, her cancer is gone.
This commercial for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Tracy kept seeing it.
I just remember breaking, because at this time my daughter was dying. The doctors had given up hope. And I just remember thinking to myself, this is a sign.
They called St. Jude. What were the odds? The hospital had just started a revolutionary transplant procedure that might give Jordyn a chance.
So you had a feeling when you arrived there?
I did. I knew we were in the right place.
When Jordyn came, 76% of her bone marrow and her blood were leukemia.
Doctors at St. Jude performed another bone marrow transplant on Jordyn, this time using her father's marrow and white blood cells. The procedure was a success, and Jordyn came back from the brink. And of all ironies, the very next year, she was the girl in the St. Jude commercial, offering hope to others.
Now I'm in the St. Jude commercial.
In it, you are the star of it.
What was that like to be in the commercial with Jennifer Aniston?
It was really fun. We had to keep going over it because she kept messing up with the lines.
Jordyn started high school this year. For those who love her, seeing her like this is almost beyond belief. Cancer-free the past 6 years. Except for her growth stunted by treatments, she is just like her friends.
You know, your mom never thought you'd be in high school.
I never thought I would either. I still have 3 more years, and if I can get through that, then I can go to college and be a nurse or be a vet.
For now, her passion is a horse named Lace. Riding, Jordyn says, makes her feel free.
Champ, good job.
When for so much of her young life, she was anything but.
There we go.
Always tethered to medical equipment.
Really calm and relax and feel like I can do anything that I want when I'm on that horse.
We're going back to room 2.
Doctors say her prognosis is excellent.
Her recovery from her leukemia is pretty close to a miracle.
Her family credits St. Jude.
What's Thanksgiving like for your family?
Thanksgiving's huge, because it is a time of thanks. And it's the month that Jordyn was sent home to die. So every single November, we take time to reflect and give thanks that she's here.
Jordyn now goes back to St. Jude once a year for checkups. And like all of our patients, we'll be following her for the rest of her life in our after completion therapy program.
Marlo, I was reading this number last night over and over. Overall cure rate for leukemia is close to 94%,
Correct.
thanks to the work at St. Jude.
Yes.
Why was Jordyn's case so difficult?
Because infant leukemia only has a 40% chance. And what's interesting about it, there's a break in the DNA in utero. So it's very rare, it's very aggressive, and it does not respond to chemotherapy. So our genome project is working on that.
Oh my gosh. I think after 13 years of covering this, it's been that long, and I think that at the end of the day, don't you think this is really what thanks and giving is all about?
You know, we have a saying at St. Jude, if not St. Jude, who? Everybody else turned this child down and said they couldn't save her, but we did, because we had another option that nobody else had, which was to use her father's cells. And that does 2 things. It reconstitutes her blood system, and it kills the leukemia cells, and now she's cured.
They're such special children. Yeah. When I went down there, it changed my life. I still make recipes those kids taught me.
That you learned.
Yeah.
A brownie spinach recipe
and an Oreo cookie Thanksgiving turkey.
They're not thinking about cancer at all.
No, they're not.
They're living.
That's
got to
the main.
share some of those
Yeah.
recipes from the
Yeah.
St. Jude kids.
Yeah.
Thank you again for just
Absolutely.
reminding us all of
Thank
what's
you.
important. Jordyn, thank you to you and your family. And your fashion, Jordyn, is
Is
amazing.
on point. It's on point.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.